Welcome back to Cleveland on the Rocks, License Bourbon Bar. And I'm Matt, and that's Alex, and that's Mark. And we got new bottles from
Boundry Oak Distillery. We have two products that we've got on a recent trip down there. We have 82nd Airborne, and we have Old Abe, which is the mascot for the 101st Airborne.
Welcome back, guys. So, today's our D-Day episode, so Mark's about to tell you guys all about that.
Alright, so I've been waiting for a while for this. I have some friends who are in the 82nd Airborne, and I was really excited to go down and get these two bourbons, because these are two key players in World War II. So this whole video is to celebrate the invasion of Normandy on June 6, 1944. So the first one we're going to try is the 82nd Airborne, which is this guy right here.
Heck yeah.
So 82nd Airborne was a group that was established, I believe, in 1917 as the 82nd Infantry, and that was in World War I. They became the 82nd Airborne, I believe, in 42 or 43, and then they were involved in some of the jumps at Normandy Beach and a bunch of other excursions on other continents. And we'll talk about the 101st Airborne a little later. But this guy, what they actually do at the distillery is they actually engage each one of the groups. So they actually work with the 82nd Airborne to develop the taste profile of this bourbon.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
To do something like that, you know?
Yeah,
I don't know who they engage there, but they engage people there, so they get kind of the okay that this flavor profile is what we want to represent us.
Like, you know what? Before we go out there and do big things, we need to drink bourbon.
Yes.
So we're going to put together a 100 proof bourbon and put this together. Dude, that's killer. Yeah. And then where does the blue wax come from? Do we know that?
They have two options. They have blue and burgundy.
Okay.
So blue is in their logo. Not quite sure where the burgundy comes from, but they have burgundy.
Gotcha.
And I will say that if you're buying this, proceeds for Wow, that was a good one.
That was an awesome pop.
That was a nice pop.
Let me just tell you that you guys' corks that's going on over here with the big tube pop thing that everyone hears down the street, this is killer. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, that's okay. I'm just saying that every bottle you buy, proceeds go towards these organizations. So if you get a chance to go down there to Boundary Oak, buy some product because the money goes to our military.
That is killer.
That's great.
That is really killer. Hell yeah.
I've been looking forward to this for a long time.
And plus the bottles look super cool. They have these embossed, like, this is actual metal on the front here. And it looks like one of those, so what do they call those when they're on the, their chest where they have the little things? The
little
plates?
bars?
Yeah, so this has got to be made out of the stuff that's made out of the same bars like here. It looks really cool.
This is their insignia for the organization.
Oh, that's
so you'll
cool.
see on here that it says AA. AA stands for All Americans because when they established the group, they had people from all over the country that were part of this group, and they came up with the AA.
That's really cool.
So there's a couple of different little myths in the ethos about what AA stands for, but from what I could tell, that's All Americans is what it's about.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That is awesome. And everyone knows that All-American means bourbon. So, they had to make a bourbon here, put it together, put it in a super cool waxed blue bottle that looks really cool on your shelf. Because Mark's going to have this at home on his shelf. It's going to look super cool.
This is a 2-year, right? So we want to mention that this is a 2-year.
What's the proof on this one?
This one's 100.
100.
Yes.
So this one smells almost sweet too. It does have that burn that comes through and it gets your nose hairs. You can smell it. But honestly, you have like a citrus orange, almost like a honey, and I almost get like a weird.
I don't know where you get those from.
Look, I am picking up.
You don't see it?
I'm picking up the
If you get those,
citrus.
that's amazing.
Are you serious? You don't get that?
I think COVID killed my nose, so I...
Really?
Yeah.
No, this is very citrusy. It's almost like a fruit.
The citrus I
Which
get.
is good.
I don't-
It's
the
citrus.
honey
Cheers, I gotta try
cheers.
this.
Well, the honey is because
what are we
it's like
waiting for?
semi-light. Cheers, guys.
Cheers all.
Oh, okay. This has a decent amount of rye in it. So you get your rye kick in the back here. It starts off very citrusy and it finishes floral. Does anyone else get that? Where the floral taste at the end. Okay, the ending of this taste is almost like a Four Roses taste to me. If you guys have ever had normal Four Roses or the special or what are they?
Single barrel.
The private barrel, yeah, the single barrels. This taste, it has that floral taste on it.
And to me, there wasn't much of a burn. I mean,
Not at all.
just
No,
just
there wasn't.
just a little bit of a warmth here in the what is that, esophagus?
Yeah. You get a little warmth
That's
in
a
your
big
throat
word
here.
for me.
But here's the thing with
Against
the
their chest.
warmth on it though.
Now you tell me.
This isn't a warmth that finishes.
No.
It's a warmth that's just from here to here, and it's done, and you don't feel it finish in your stomach. Like some of them, I'm like, okay, yeah, that hit me down here, and now I'm super warm. I'm not. It's warm in the back, very far in the back, and then it's only to like a right here, mid chest, and you're done with the warmth on it. Honestly,
I will say it tastes like some. I mean, as you would expect it for a younger bourbon.
it tastes
To
like
some of the other ones that you have that are in that 2-3 year range, it tastes like you can taste the difference between one that's been in longer
definitely
than that. So it has that same characteristic to it.
Yeah, this is citrusy.
And that's not a bad thing. It's delicious, but
I like it.
It has
that
the same
characteristic.
taste as the smell that I pulled from it, honestly. You start with citrus. It's very citrus forward on your tongue. It finishes back with a rye. Not even a high rye where it's like, oh, this is hot or peppery. None of that. It's just like a little bit of heat in the back. It catches you down. And then it finishes with a floral taste on the end, almost like a Four Roses taste to me. And maybe I'm wrong, but that's what I'm getting from this.
It's a nice smooth whiskey, bourbon. I really like it.
It's good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Very good. I'm happy
Yeah,
I
this
finally got
one's-
to drink it.
Hell yeah.
I was
Hell
excited.
yeah.
I was
Yeah, he
excited
was
for
waiting
this
for
one.
today just to drink this to all you guys out there to tell you. Because, I mean, I know you guys have seen this bottle online. I have too. I've never seen it in person until Mark had it. And I'm like, yeah. He's like, we need to do this for the 6th.
So did you go
I'm like,
to
I'm
the
down.
distillery to
Yes.
get that?
Yeah, we sat there, we tasted it. They have a couple of other ones. They have like the Big Red One. They have the 3rd Infantry as well.
Wait,
Call
is
it-
that yellow?
No.
What? There's a yellow top one, I swear.
Not that I saw.
No?
One actually comes in like a little canvas military bag that flaps
Oh,
over.
really?
It's
Oh, that's cool.
That's cool.
That'd be super. I would wear that to go
Yeah.
walk in the parade over here. That'd be
I
killer.
think that might have been first Infantry.
Hmm.
And then they had like Black Horse. I apologize to the military folks that brutalized that, but they had I think it was Black Horse, but that was 3rd Infantry. That was their logo because it's got a stallion rearing up.
Okay.
But
Okay.
and then they have some other cane sugar products which were unique.
Really?
They have a patent liquor for patent, Tank Commander. They have one for him, but it's cane sugar, so it has a completely different
Well, that sounds
flavor
good.
profile to it. It was
I didn't
very
try
I'd
that.
good.
like to try that one.
Yeah.
That'd be tasty.
It was
Next time you go down there, pick up that one. That
Okay.
sounds fantastic. Oh yeah. This one's good. This reminds me of like a Four Roses, honestly, to me. So all day I would go at this one thinking this tastes dead on for Four Roses, citrusy with the floral. That's what I get from that one.
Yeah.
So your really cool corked bottle here. What do we have here? This is just ridiculously awesome.
So this is, you had 82nd Airborne, who was established in 1917, became Airborne in 42, 43. That's 101st. That's for the 101st Airborne. So the eagle head there's, their insignia is the Screaming Eagle patch, and that mascot was named Old Abe. So that's what this is called, Old Abe for the 101st Airborne.
It is, and this one they bump it up to 101. They're like, let's give you one more proof and see if you can get the difference between this and that.
That's right.
And I feel like that's where they go. That's super cool.
And this is the
awesome.
same concept. They worked with the 101st Airborne. They came up with the flavor profile, got it approved. That's it. You buy a bottle of that. Some of the proceeds go to the 101st Airborne. So buy a bottle.
So whose autograph is this on the bottle? Do we know that?
That I don't know.
Because it looks like Brett
I couldn't even read it, so I'd have to do some
Brett
research to figure it out.
something. It looks like somebody signed the bottle. But he told me that this is on all the bottles, so I'm like, okay, it must be like a design thing on the bottle, which is
Yes.
really cool. To me, it looks awesome, because if I ever find like a Jack Daniels bottle or any kind of bottle that has a signature on it, I'm going to buy that.
Maybe
The Terry Bradshaw one, I'd buy that too. That'd be cool. I feel like I
that's-
didn't pull it too far because I didn't know where it was going. It's up in there. That's why I was kind of lost on that.
Yeah.
So the pop would have probably been equal to this because they're both rubber corks. So it would have probably had the same one. But dude, this thing's heavy, bro.
Yes.
That's a heavy cork right there. That's crazy.
That's got to go right up on the wood here.
It does. Put that
Right
right
there.
there.
That is really cool.
I love it.
That's probably one of the coolest toppers I've seen. This one looks
Thank you, sir.
almost thinner than the other one.
It does.
I'm excited.
That's got a different smell.
I'm
Does
excited
it?
to
It's got
try
a different smell.
I'm excited for this. I mean, there's so much information on the back here about the soldiers and the 101st Airborne Division, and there's all kinds of really cool info on here that I feel like this is awesome. And I'll tell you what, the other thing I noticed on these bottles is the barcode is in the state of Kentucky.
Yeah.
And I think that's really cool when you put enough, they put all kinds of really cool stuff into these bottles to begin with. Now, to go on the back of the bottle, for the barcode that they scan when you buy it, for it to be the shape of the state of Kentucky, I find to be absolutely amazing that they didn't miss a detail.
Yeah.
And I think that's really cool when they actually go all out and they're like, you know what?
Care,
Yes.
everything that they're doing.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's like really, really, really cool. I just want you guys to know that, since I didn't flip the bottle around and show you guys, but it's there. It's really, really cool looking. And there's a whole ton of information on the back here. So what are we?
You'll learn more about 101st if you watch Band of Brothers. That series was based off of the kind of the progression of 101st from when they landed on D-Day to where we had victory in Europe, and then we had victory in Japan Day. So they almost got redeployed at the end to the Pacific Theater, but they didn't. The Japanese surrendered because we forced them to.
Because we do it big, in the USA.
And they were lucky they didn't get deployed to the Pacific.
That's awesome.
They dodged a bullet there.
Yeah.
But that's what 101st Airborne. That's the popularity of 101st Airborne is Band of Brothers.
Heck yeah. That's awesome. The stories behind these bottles are just absolutely ridiculously cool too. So I mean, everything that comes with it, and I'm sure if you go to the distillery, like he's saying, they're gonna tell you all this there when you go there if you're interested, and they talk to you about these, and that's really cool to talk to all the guys about this. So I feel like this would be a really, really cool place to visit.
So tell me you don't smell a different flavor profile there.
I
It
do.
smells completely different.
Yeah.
Wow. This one doesn't burn at all. I don't smell any kind of ethanol coming into my nose and burning my nose hairs off, nothing. Wow, why is this so light? What is that?
Look,
This one smells sweeter to me.
I'm kind of excited to just try it.
Okay.
I know you got.
This almost smells
Clang
like
it.
a baking spice almost of some sort. Cheers, guys. Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Would you say it tastes like a cinnamon muffin?
I wish it did. I don't think so.
Oh wow.
That's different.
Ooh, that one's more rye heavy. That one catches you mid palate. When you put it down, there's
I didn't get any burn at all.
No. That's not where I was going. This has almost a warmth that starts at the middle of your tongue and works its way to the back of your mouth, and it ends at your throat though. It doesn't even go halfway down. It's just there, and it's kind of peppery to me in the middle.
Yeah.
I get a more rye is in this one than this one. If I had to guess, I don't know what's in each one, but I would say that this one's more rye heavy. That one's more easier.
Really, I thought this one was a little more easier. To my palate, I thought.
I would agree with you because Matt's usually on an island. I think that one's a little easier.
I'm usually crazy more higher proof, and
Well,
this one's higher proof than that
stuff.
one. And I think that's this one. I don't know. Well, all right. I'll tell you what. What do you guys taste on this? Give me your individual taste on what you taste on this bottle.
I think it smelled sweeter.
It smelled lighter to me. I don't know that it smelled sweeter.
I think
Because that
I got-
one was already smelling like fruit.
I think
to
I got
me.
and I don't want to compare the two because I don't want to start there, but I think that one for me had a little bit more full-bodied character, and whether you define that as rye or what, it goes my taste buds can't get there, but it might be that, but that seemed like it had a little bit more fuller flavor to it.
I'll tell you what. This one's more leather tobacco-y, where that one's more fruit and floral.
That's amazing.
Is what I would give you on that. This one tastes like it has like a light tobacco in it, so not your dark brown tobacco leaf tobacco cigar, but your very light ones. Your super light cigar looking ones.
Like a caramely tinge on the front end.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You'll get that from. So very light brown tobacco will give you like a caramel taste, and then you'll get the dark tobacco taste will give you like a burnt cinnamon taste to it.
Are you getting like a sweet finish at the end?
It does. This one finishes pretty easy too. But the rye gets you in the mouth, but it finishes super sweet after it goes down. And I feel like both of these are good in their own
I
rights.
really
They
like
are.
both of them.
I do too.
I wouldn't. I mean, if I had to choose between the two of them, I choose both.
Yeah.
I'm making a decision right there. I choose both.
For different reasons. I would give you that.
Yeah.
This one's more like a Four Roses taste to me. This one's more like a rye heavy bourbon, almost like a high rye bourbon to me.
Yeah.
Just in my personal taste.
These are only two small snippets of the folks who were in World War II, but all I can say is thank you
Yeah.
Yeah,
thank you.
definitely.
for the things they did over there to stop a madman. and bring the world back to peace. And it wasn't going to happen until the United States of America stepped in. It was not going to happen. Because England was just a bunch of suckers at the time, and were just falling for Hitler's games.
Right.
And we stepped in, we took control, and we won it due to our manufacturing might and the amount of people and our will to win. So thank you, everybody.
Absolutely. Thank all you guys out there.
Hope this was a good D-Day episode for you.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Everyone that served, all you guys out in the military, we appreciate every one of you guys.
We wouldn't be able to do this, what we're doing right now, if
Absolutely.
you didn't do what you did.
Yeah,
Then-
we'd have been...
Thank you.
Buy a bottle.
Yeah, definitely. Very cool
you
stuff,
very
man. So, you have both flavor profiles on both bottles. If you do go there, honestly, just try everything they have. See what you actually like, and see if what we tasted on there is what you taste on there, and then throw us comments in there. That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
So, we appreciate every one of you guys for watching. I hope if you guys are drinking out there, you're being safe. Don't drink and drive. Do that thing. And make sure while you're doing that, you like, share, and subscribe on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, TikTok. Have a good D-Day, guys. We'll see you guys next time.